I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
And a very pleasant good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be watching from. My name is Jimmy Finizzi, the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network, and welcome to another THPN watch party, the first one in quite some time. We've all just been very, very busy, but so happy to be back with you on this Tuesday, November 4th, 2025, as tonight the Rangers are back home looking for their first win of the season at home against the Carolina Hurricanes. Rangers are on a little bit of a tear right now. 3-game winning streak, first 3-game winning streak since November of last season, if you can really, really believe that. But yes, I promise you that is true. Coming off back-to-back overtime wins against the Oilers and the Seattle Kraken, a great way to end a 3-1 Western Canada road trip that ended in Seattle. So a great road trip for the boys all around. They had a really, really bad game in Calgary, but they were able to bounce back and end the trip on a high note with 3 really, really big wins that hopefully will finally catapult them in the right direction. Meanwhile, Carolina is coming off a 2-1 loss to the Bruins this past weekend. They're looking to rebound as Peter Kochetkov is going to make his first start of the season. He was hurt in practice, actually, I think in training camp before the season started. So he will make his season debut tonight against Igor Shesterkin. That is your goalie matchup for tonight, as per RJ in the chat. Thank you, as always, RJ, our scoreboard aficionado. Do what RJ said. Hit that like button and subscribe to the THPN YouTube channel if you are not doing so already. What is going on? Hockey, long time no see. Good to see you again as well. I hope you're doing well. Oh, yes, last time we spoke, you were feeling under the weather. I'm really glad that you are feeling better, and it's always a pleasure to hear from you. What's up? What's up, Guff? Guff is stuffed. Is that how you say? Yeah, Guff is stuffed. Nice picture of the cat, by the way. I like that. But good to see you. Hope all's well with you. Let's hear some score predictions for tonight. Who do you think wins? Do the Rangers finally get a home win for the first time this season? Or does Carolina spoil the party? Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think and what is your score for tonight. I'm doing pretty well. A little bit tired from work today. Was a little bit busy, but I'm hanging in. Pretty good. Hockey says 5-3 Rangers will win. All right, so she predicts a bit of a high-scoring affair tonight, so I like that very much. Keep the score predictions coming, like I said, while we're waiting. Be sure to follow us on all social media at HockeyPodNet, X and Instagram. We are also on Facebook as well. And be sure to subscribe to all of our shows on THPN, including mine from the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. Just posted a monthly review for the month of October for the New York Rangers. If you missed it, go check it out and subscribe to From the Blue Seats on YouTube and on all audio platforms. I don't know why my user is that. I thought I put it back to say, oh, it's you! Never mind. No wonder I didn't recognize you, Zillarex. Long time no chat, my friend. How you doing? I think, aren't the Islanders playing as well? Who are the Islanders playing tonight? I never checked. Looks like we're just about to ready to go tonight. And there's Peter Kochetkov making his first start of the season. Like I said, coming off an injury that he sustained before the season even started. So he is starting tonight against Igor Shesterkin. And, they're playing the Bruins at home. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you guys very much. And the puck has dropped. And ladies and gentlemen, we are underway from Madison Square Garden. Rangers looking to extend their winning streak and look for their first home win of the season. As this puck goes back into the Rangers zone, and we get an early icing on Carolina just 24 seconds into this game. Carolina has a bit of defensive injuries that are really affecting what they do on the defensive side of the puck. So you really see that start to affect them a little bit. You saw in that 2-1 loss against the Bruins. Yeah, they tightened up a little bit better, but still a lot of struggles defensively. Andrei Svechnikov has really struggled to start the year. And look, it's just going to be Carolina. It's still their division to lose, in my opinion, but really struggling so far to start the year, despite the fact that they are indeed over 500. But let's see if the Rangers can take advantage of that tonight. There's the username I was looking for. It's good to see you again, Zillarex. What's up, Goza? Long time no see. Not been great. Not having a great day. Oh, no. We don't want to hear that. Hopefully this will cheer you up, man. What's going on? Talk to us. We're here for you. As Carolina gets it back in the Rangers zone, the captain, JT Miller, tries to play it. Adam Edstrom, number 84, goes in the corner for it. Excuse me, no, that's Gavrikov, number 44. I apologize about that. And now here comes Panarin moving up as the Rangers tried an on-man rush, and that's deflected by Aho, and a save by Kochetkov as JT Miller was trying to be the man in front of the net. Oh, you got to post your weekly vid. No problem at all, Hockey. Got to work on stuff. See you next stream. Absolutely. Good to see you. I will catch you in the next one, indeed. Well, actually, that was actually a really good shot by JT Miller. Good passing by Panarin, and Kochetkov actually made a good save. I thought, from my advantage point, that looked like it was deflected by Sebastian Aho, but that was not the case, as JT Miller just got a good scoring chance. I will take that under advisement. Thank you, Hockey. I appreciate that. And another shot from a bad angle, this time by Zibanejad. And a save by Kochetkov. Good play by Adam Fox to make that chance happen. Hey, what's going on, Jared? I don't know why it's showing usernames all of a sudden. Why isn't it showing your full names anymore? I don't understand. But hey, I know who you are, Jared. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How are the Rangers so far this season? On and off. Right now, they're 6-5-2. Hopefully, they will improve on that tonight, but we shall see what happens as Carolina moves in the zone. Svestikov shoots. That misses wide. They are in a wild card spot, though, MCS. I will tell you that much. And it's good to hear from you as well, MCS. Hope you're doing well as the Rangers look to play this puck. About a minute 30 gone by here in the first. Panarin, nice move. Looks to avoid trouble. Panarin off the skate of JT Miller. Pass back for Matthew Robertson, number 29 of the Rangers. Robertson still with it. Pass in front. That misses wide by Panarin. Panarin in the corner again. Andrei Svestikov able to get it out and deep in the Rangers zone, but it will result in an icing. Comforting my girlfriend at the moment. She had to come back home. She's a pediatric nurse, and today hit her heart. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. My girlfriend, her brother's fiance is also a nurse, so I'm sure that she can vouch for her. But I'll definitely be sending her some good vibes. There are a lot of teams with overtime losses. Yeah, definitely a lot more overtime losses than we have seen all of last year, which is very, very strange as this puck goes into the Carolina bench and out of play. YouTube didn't change all channel names itself, but it introduced YouTube handles. The name identify. Oh, I forgot they were doing that. That's right. Okay. Thank you for that, RJ. I totally forgot they were doing that. In my fantasy, I lost by 2 points and almost came back from 25. Oh. This is why I don't do fantasy hockey. I just can't do it. A, I'm no expert, and B, it's stuff like that that makes it frustrating. And Kochetkov made 2 big-time saves right there. As Braden Schneider, number 4, goes back for it for the Rangers. Flyers scored already? All right, well, we will take a look at some out-of-town scores in just a little bit. Probably during the next whistle here. About 2:45 gone by in the first period. No score. Rangers have 4 shots already in this game. Stankoven, now Blake in the Rangers zone. Back for Stankoven in the corner. Now Blake. And that comes out to the left point for a shot and a glove save by Shesterkin. Good chance by Chatfield. And Shesterkin with a big save. Trust me, I'm not a professional. Just pick players I thought were good. That'd be my strategy if I played fantasy hockey. I used to do that a lot with when I used to play fantasy football. I just took whoever I thought was good. And hey, sometimes I did good. Sometimes my team absolutely sucked. But what can I do about it? Bruins played the number 1 draft pick who took Bobby Orr, youngest record by a defense. Oh, yeah, they played the Islanders. That's right. Like I said, we will check out some out-of-town scores during the next whistle here as Parsonen wins this face-off. Chatfield keeps it in. Good effort by Will Borgen, number 17 of the Rangers, to get it back. Taken away by Carolina, number 77, able to move it along, looking for an open man. That pass by 82 was blocked in front. Carolina keeping it deep in the Rangers zone. That's a Fandon shot attempt that broke a stick of a Carolina player. Now the Rangers attempt to move on up on an all-man rush as Gavrikov shoots that one wide. Gavrikov now has it back in his own zone. Now Fox back for Gavrikov. Here comes Edstrom. Edstrom shoots. That's deflected up high by Kochetkov and out of play. I know it's the eye losers. I know. Thoughts on the NFL deadline today? I'm more focused on what the Jets did. They're clearly blowing it up, and I think Jet fans should be absolutely thrilled about that. They're finally doing what they should have been doing years ago. So, those are my thoughts. Flyers are playing Montreal. Bobby Brink scored his 4th of the year. They have a 1-0 lead. Thank you, RJ. Face-off won there by the Rangers, but taken right back by the Hurricanes as they clear it down in the Ranger zone. Adam Edstrom tied up Jordan Martinook. The New York Free Ranger Eggs versus Carolina Candy Ass Canes. Dang, man. We're really going to go full scorched earth tonight, aren't we? 4:30 gone by, first period. Rangers and Canes, no score. And that's blocked by Edstrom, and that goes out of play. Jordan Staal, the captain of the Hurricanes, number 11, still going strong to this day, showing no signs of slowing down. Bruins lost Lindholm for a couple of weeks. Yeah, I heard about that. That's pretty significant. But hopefully they can, for your sake, they can overcome that injury. Speaking of the Bruins, I'll actually have a special announcements about said Bruins coming up during the first intermission. It may involve a stream that I am doing, so stay tuned for that announcement in the first intermission. Robertson takes that puck away from Sebastian Aho. That's deflected in the Carolina zone, so no icing. Bloody autocorrect. Yeah, blame autocorrect. Okay. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. 5 minutes gone by, first period, no score. Mika Zibanejad trying to go forward for the Rangers, number 93. Loose puck. Zibanejad gets it to Schneider, and he's able to lift it out on a 2-on-1 on the rush. Good pass for Panarin. Panarin saved Kochetkov. Not exactly sure what kind of shot Panarin was going for, but nevertheless, he got one, and that one's deflected and a save by Kochetkov. Noah Laba with that good chance, and now here comes the kid again. Laba now being pressured by a couple of Canes. Will Cooley trying to help him out along with Alexi Lafreniere, number 13. Noah Laba behind the net. Rangers getting some really good chances here. As that's a chance saved by Kochetkov with the right pad. Panarin and Laba getting good chances. And now here comes Will Cooley. Cooley moving in the zone. Good play by number 62 to prevent a scoring chance. Rangers keep it alive in the zone. Lafreniere plays it around for Gavrikov, who shoots in a save by Kochetkov. Lafreniere, there's a shot that's deflected into the corner. Rangers getting their chances here, getting some really good looks so far. Will Cooley plays it around. Now he plays it out for Gavrikov. Here's Taylor Radish, number 14, who leads the team with 5 goals on the season. Who would have thought that? Taylor Radish leading the Rangers with 5 goals so far. Hey, good for him. And now we got a delayed penalty call against the Hurricanes. So the Rangers will get the extra skater in the meantime as now they touch up. And the first power play of the game belongs to the Rangers. Looks like number 77 is the guilty party. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's a hold right there. Good job by Parsonen to draw that penalty. So Jankowski will go off for a hold. And when we come back from commercial break, the Rangers will get their first power play of the game. Let's check some out-of-town scores for tonight, and then we will get to a couple of your comments. I see them. Some out-of-town scores, we got the Utah Mammoth in Buffalo taking on the Sabres. That game just underway. We mentioned it before, Flyers in Montreal taking on the Habs, and they have just taken a 2-0 lead. Cam York scoring his first of the season on the power play, and it's now 2-0 Flyers over the Montreal Canadiens. Bruins are on Long Island taking on the Islanders. That game underway. And then later on tonight, you have the Oilers in Dallas taking on the Stars. That game at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at about 40 minutes from now. Also 40 minutes from now, Predators in Minnesota taking on the Wild. And then in the late games tonight, You have Tampa Bay in Colorado taking on the Avs. The Red Wings are in Vegas. The Panthers are in Anaheim. And the Jets are in LA taking on the Kings. So the Rangers will get their first crack on the power play tonight. Jankowski for holding at 6:53. Sorry, folks, just taking care of some stuff real quick. Mammoth looking good this year. Yeah, Utah's really been a surprise so far this year, which is really, really good to see. It's their first official year in the league under the Utah Mammoth. So congrats to them on a great start. Hopefully they can keep it up. Did you see Marchand tribute when he came back to Boston? I did. As much of a pest as he is, he absolutely deserved that tribute. I don't blame him for getting emotional. He deserves that. So, congrats to Brad Marchand. Still haven't gotten my Centennial jersey yet, but I did get 2 Pride pucks and a Centennial hat in a separate order. Ooh, okay. I see you, Goza. This faceoff won by Carolina. Back in action from MSG. Rangers on the first power play of the night. Jankowski for holding. Here comes Alexis Lafreniere. Now Fox under some pressure. Into the corner for JT Miller. Now Panarin looking for a man. Back for Miller, who shoots and a save by Kochetkov. Lafreniere tries to play it. Taken away by Carolina, and they clear it out. Yeah, Devils are looking really, really good too. I know they came off a really rough road trip, but they're looking really good so far. Don't count out the Devils, because they are going to make some noise if they keep up their play. Again, I know they're coming off a really rough road trip, but don't sleep on them. Rangers trying to move it on up. Zibanejad, now Lafreniere, deflected in further by JT Miller, and he keeps it alive after a clear-out attempt. And a pass for Lafreniere and a save! Oh, good passing by Zibanejad, and Lafreniere gets robbed by Kochetkov. Good save. Really good look by the Rangers on this power play so far, getting really good chances. Good passing by Mika Zibanejad. Gets it right in front for Lafreniere. Oh, Kochetkov, really good save. 58 seconds to go on the Rangers' power play. Face-off one clean by the Rangers, but they have to play it out of the zone. I feel bad for Kyle and the Flames. Yeah, me too. I'm sure. Oh, he told me he actually doesn't feel bad. He said Flames fans should be happy about this start to the year, because he says at least they have a sense of direction as to where they want to go, which is, hey, they're looking toward a rebuild, which I kind of get it, but at the same time, you're happy about that? You're happy about a bad start? But I don't know. That's just me. Kyle would know better than me. He watches the Flames way more closely than I do. JT Miller keeps it alive, comes it back for Panarin. Now Fox in the corner for Zibanejad. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Fox shoots deflected, and a save by Kochetkov. And Hurricanes are able to clear it out, and that's going to do it. But that Ranger power play looked very, very good. Great puck movement, great opportunities, so you can't really be mad. They had really good looks on that power play. 13 shots on goal in favor of the Rangers. Carolina has 4 so far. 10:48 to go, first period. Still no score. Carson Soucy able to play for the Rangers, number 24. Sean Walker, number 26, waiting for a line change for Carolina. Jackson Blake looking to make a move. Good play by the Rangers defense. And Svechnikov gets it right back. And a save by Shesterkin. Jackson Blake trying to find a man. Stankoven. And a pass lost control. Then it's out of the zone. Here comes Sveshnikov. That's deflected wide. Schneider takes the puck for the Rangers. Long pass up the left wing for Johnny Brodzinski, number 22. He's under some pressure. He goes behind the net. Looking up the far boards. Loose puck in the corner. Parsonen now feeds Connor Sherry, number 43. And that's out of the zone. Gavrikov up the middle, taken right back by the Canes. Jankowski tried to play it. Good hit along the boards by Taylor Radish. Parsonen now feeds Radish. Loose puck in the circle in the Carolina zone. Up to the blue line. Gavrikov, now Parsonen behind the net. Broken stick on the ice. Everybody surrounding the broken stick and the puck. Now the puck out of the zone, and here comes a 2-on-1 for Carolina. Gavrikov back, and a good play by Gavrikov to block that pass. I'm telling you, Gavrikov has made a world of difference for this Rangers defense. What a play. I couldn't tell who that was, but they were making a pass to the man on the right, and Gavrikov just laid the body down and blocked it with a brilliant play. Excellent job. Here comes Carson Soucy. Pass for Zibanejad. Pass in front. That's blocked. Oh! Pass intended for JT Miller, and that chance was blocked. And that's a shot by Will Borgen, and that was blocked in front as well. 8:20 to go in the first. Still no score. Soucy trying to play it for the Rangers. Under pressure by Seth Jarvis. Rangers have it. JT Miller. Now Soucy with a shot that's blocked in the corner. Oh, Panarin took a hard hit right there. 8 minutes to go in the first. Will Borgen back in his own zone. Jordan Staal in the forecheck for the Canes. Here comes Noah Laba. Trying to feed Lafreniere. Couldn't do it. Will Cooley in the corner in the Carolina zone. Jordan Staal able to take it. Rangers under some pressure by Carolina here, and now they're able to get it out of the zone. Race for the puck. It wasn't going to be icing anyway. It wasn't far enough. Will Cooley able to get there. Jordan Staal all over him. Puck loose in the center ice, actually. And someone else lost the stick, and now we got a penalty. Looks like we got a slashing call, and looks like it's on Gavrikov. So Carolina will get a crack at the power play for the first time tonight with 6:59 to go. First period, still no score. I believe we have a scoring update. Let me go check. I think RJ may have posted it as well in the chat. Yes, we do. Flyers are pouring it on in Montreal. Bobby Brink scoring his second of the game on the power play has made it 3-0 Flyers with 8:40 remaining in the first period. Bobby Brink with 2 goals, 1 on the power play. Flyers have 2 power play goals. Cam York with the other. And that is where we stand right now. 3-0 Flyers in the first period. Bruins and Islanders are still scoreless, and Utah and Buffalo are still scoreless, but Buffalo looks like they are going to get a power play. I want to thank you for joining us here on this Tuesday evening, November 4th. My name is Jimmy. I'm the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network. We are bringing you live coverage of Rangers versus the Carolina Hurricanes. We are in the first period, 6:59 remaining, and there is no score. Carolina going on the power play. Gavrikov for slashing at 13:01. Rangers had a power play earlier, could not convert, but had some good looks. Now the Rangers will be tested on the penalty kill for the first time tonight. That is where we stand right now. Providence Bruins are 8-1 right now. How's your AHL team? I haven't looked to see how Hartford's doing. I'll have to look during the next commercial break. But I truthfully, I haven't been following them a lot this year. Maybe I probably should be, but Artemi Panarin definitely feeling some frustration. That's what I was listening to the broadcast. I'm sorry about that. It says Panarin is playing with some urgency right now because he knows he has to convert. Definitely want to see more from Artemi Panarin. Rangers' penalty kill, by the way, is currently 8th in the NHL at 84.8%. And Shesterkin turns around, loose puck in the circle, the net comes off. Not exactly sure what the heck happened there, but Shesterkin made a save and then the net came off. Let's see what happened here. It looks like that pass was deflected and Svestikov was in front of the net. Then Jarvis, number 24, Shesterkin, it went underneath him as he spun around and then the net came off. My goodness. Hartford is 3-4-2. All right, not terrible, but could be worse. Wow. You gotta be kidding me on that one. Well, definitely a sequence of events right there. Shots are 13-6 in favor of the Rangers. Face-off won there by Carolina. And there's a shot score off the post and in! Nikolai Ehlers gives Carolina a 1-0 lead on the power play. The former Winnipeg Jet with a beautiful wrist shot off the post and in. And Carolina converts on the power play. It's 1-0. Really nothing you can do if you're Shesterkin about that one. That's just, whew. May have had a little bit of help back there. Was that partially deflected by a Ranger? Looked like it was. I couldn't tell who that was deflected off of. But nevertheless, Carolina has converted. Nikolai Ehlers scores. And it's 1-0 Hurricanes with 6:30 remaining in the first. And another penalty. A hooking penalty. Oh boy. Now the Rangers are getting careless here. Carolina's going to go right back on the power play as we get a hooking penalty. This time against the kid, Noah Laba. And Mike Sullivan, you can tell he is not happy with the way his team is playing in the last 5 minutes or so. Carolina just converted on the power play, and they're going to go right back on it. Yeah, that is a bit of a hook right there. Their away jerseys you're talking about? Yeah, the away jerseys are pretty nice. I like them. So Carolina, after just scoring, thanks to Nikolai Ehlers, they are right back on the power play. 1-for-1 with 2 shots. And there's another one right there. There's a third shot and a save by Shesterkin, and the puck is cleared immediately. Six minutes remaining in the first. Brought in by Svestikov. And that's a shot and a glove save by Shesterkin. And he's able to hang on with 5:54 to go in the first period. So Noah Laba goes off for hooking at 13:38. Ehlers scores on the power play from Walker and Aho at 13:30. Yeah, the red Hurricane with like the black and everything, that does look pretty nice. I gotta admit. It. That's a pass across looking for Seth Jarvis. And unable to convert there as now Carolina keeps it in the zone. Here's Svestikov, saved by Shesterkin. And the Rangers take it in clear as far out to center. Oh no, they were able to keep in. Wow. Kind of surprised about that. And now the Rangers clear it out. 2025 NFL trade deadline is passed. Track every deal made from the start. Oh, yes. Yep, it has passed. Again, I was more worried about what the Jets did, and they did the right thing. Rebuild. Taken away by Zibanejad, and now JT Miller tries to move up shorthanded. But either way, the Rangers get it out of the zone. 45 seconds to go in the Carolina power play. 5 minutes remaining, first period, 1-0 Hurricanes on the goal by Nikolai Ehlers, which came on their last power play, which was 8 seconds before the Rangers took another penalty. Here's Jackson Blake, a shot. Oof, hard shot, and that just misses wide. Jackson Blake with it once again. Pass in front for number 22. He misses wide. Here's Blake again. Nikishin. Now Blake. Into the corner for Taylor Hall, number 71, and a save by Shesterkin. And it's out of the zone, and that'll do it. Power play is over. That's a good rebound on the penalty kill by the Rangers. Still a 1-0 lead for the Hurricanes. Nikolai Ehlers, by the way, that's his first goal of the season. Shots are now 14-11 in favor of the Rangers, so Carolina is caught up. Seth Jarvis. Noah Laba all over him. Gotta be careful. Loose puck. Laba. Jordan Stahl coming in for the Canes. Panarin chips it out of the zone. Loose puck in center. Will Cooley tries to get there. Gavrikov. Now Fox. And here comes Parsonen and a break and a save by Kochetkov. Parsonen with a good chance and Kochetkov with a brilliant save. Nikolai Ehlers with his first on the power play. It's 1-0 Hurricanes with 3:24 remaining in the first. Power plays will do that. Very true, Dan. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. End of first on Long Island. No score between the Bruins and the Islanders. You're just finding out it's on TNT? Okay, then. That's okay. By the way, I forgot to mention this in the pregame show before. Braden Schneider, this is his 300th NHL game. Congratulations to the young kid, Braden Schneider, already at 300 games. Where the heck does time go? My goodness. Hopefully the Rangers can celebrate that with him with a win. This time at home. Just ordered a Seth Jarvis jersey. That same exact jersey? That's cool. Nice. I like that. Forgot to mention this before, but everything we do here on the Hockey Podcast Network is brought to you by our wonderful friends at DraftKings. Use code THPN at sign up. New customers who bet $5 will get $300 in bonus bets if their bet wins. That's code THPN only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older in select states, and please play responsibly. Terms do apply. .329 remaining in the first period. Hurricanes scored on their first power play thanks to Nikolai Ehlers with his first. And it's 1-0 Hurricanes with 3:20 now remaining in the first. Utah looks good, but it's still early. Oh, absolutely. But I think Utah will be right there for a wild card spot at the end. 2:50 remaining in the first. And Jordan Stahl takes a shot at a save by Shesterkin. Here comes Martinook. And that's out in front, and that drive goes wide. Jordan Stahl keeping it alive. Now Carolina's putting some pressure on in the Rangers zone. 62, able to pass it up the left. And that stuff in attempt was a stop by Shesterkin. Good save. Matthew Robertson has it for the Blue Shirts, number 29. That's deflected in the zone, but it was off a Hurricane, so it is an icing with just under 2 minutes remaining in the first. Still a 1-0 Hurricanes lead. Rangers' next game after this one will be Friday, November 7th, when they go into Detroit to take on the Red Wings. That game will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And a hand pass is whistled here. So a face-off will be back in center ice. Face-off one clean by the Rangers there. Carson Soucy able to dump it back in the Carolina zone. Taken by Will Cooley. Now it's taken right back by Jackson Blake. Blake, now Stankoven. Good defense there to take the puck away by the Rangers. Noah Laba dumps it in. Laba, now Cooley behind the net. Loose puck. Taken right back by the Hurricanes. Here's Jackson Blake moving up. Now Stankoven. Now Ehlers moves in and shoots. That's blocked in front. Gavrikov. Now Laba. Able to lift it out. And no icing here. What's up, Andrew? I see you in the chat right there. Good to see you, my man. Hope you're doing well. 1 minute to go in the first period. 1-0 Hurricanes. Riley fires in. Now Taylor Hall in the corner. Couple of Rangers all over him. Will Borgen, one of them. .40 seconds to go in the first. Hall behind the net. Now Svestikov. Svestikov takes it for Carolina. Spins around. Looks for an opening at the point. Svestikov. That's deflected away. Rangers take it back. Here's Riley. Lifts it out to center. That puck deflected in by Aho with 10 seconds to go. Rangers take it out. Here's Gavrikov. That's deflected into the zone. No icing there. Carolina will take it and just let the final seconds run out. And it's out to center, and that is it for the first period. 1-0 Carolina. After 20 minutes, a little bit of the boo birds coming out for the Rangers here after the first period. Fans, and, I don't blame them. They're really, really struggling to win at home right now. And again, I don't know if it's the fact that these teams are just that good and they've come into MSG and figured them out, or if it's just really, really bad luck at home. Maybe it's a combination of both. Who knows? But all I do know is there's still 40 minutes left in this game. Anything is possible. So, hey, the boys have plenty of time to turn things around. But what you didn't like is the 2 consecutive penalties they took, especially when Carolina scored on the first power play. And then 8 seconds later, the Rangers took another stupid penalty involving hooking by Noah Laba. So that's something you don't want to see. But other than that, not really that terrible of a first period. They got a really good look on their first power play. They got a couple of good chances on. And then after that, they did get a little bit conservative, but they did have some good puck movement early on. But You know what? You just have to keep that up. I'm sure Mike Sullivan's going to say, hey, just keep it simple and just play your style of game. Just tire them out. That's what you got to do. Just keep putting pucks on that, and eventually good things will happen. Everything's good. Getting much more busy now that the holidays are around the corner. I feel you 100%. I'm bound to be very, very busy too for the holidays as well. But hey, listen, we got to make that money somehow, right? But anyway, 20 minutes have gone by from MSG, and Nikolai Ehlers has given Carolina a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes of play. So I was teasing earlier about the Boston Bruins. The reason why I did that is because I have a little bit of a special announcement to make in terms of that team, and that is the day after Thanksgiving, which is November 28th, that Friday, I will be live streaming the Thanksgiving showdown game between the Rangers and the Bruins. That is a 1 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop. I am so excited to bring you that game, a little bit of afternoon action. It's like the post-Thanksgiving turkey dinner. We're going to fill you up with more hockey. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you tune in Friday, November 28th, Rangers Bruins, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Lock that in your calendars. It's going to be a fun time, and I can't wait. Hopefully the boys will come out on the other side. We're going to take a commercial break, but when we come back, we will go over what we liked, what we didn't like, and what we want to see more of in the second period for the Rangers. I might be around for that stream, depending on my schedule. Hey, if you're working, you're working. No problem at all. Just figured I'd pass along the little message there. But we are going to step aside, but after 20 minutes of play, the Rangers are trailing the Carolina Hurricanes 1-0 on the power play goal by Nikolai Ehlers. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back on THPN. Welcome back to another THPN watch party presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Use code THPN to sign up. New customers who bet $5 can get $300 in bonus bets if their bet wins with code THPN only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Must be 21 or older in select states, and please play responsibly. After 20 minutes of play from Madison Square Garden, the Carolina Hurricanes lead the New York Rangers 1-0 on a power play goal from Nikolai Ehlers, his first of the season. That came at 13:30 of the first period. That is where we stand as of right now. And look, again, the Rangers, yeah, you'd like to see a little bit more, but from what they did give you, the power play, like I said, had some really, really good looks on the first power play. They got really good chances. You'd love to see Panarin getting more chances as well, but they did get a little bit too complacent afterwards, in which, they got lazy. They got 2 consecutive penalties called against them, which you absolutely cannot do. I know Carolina's power play has struggled to start the year, but even still, you saw what they can do. If you make a mistake, they will make you pay, and Nikolai Ehlers was sure to let them know, hey, we're going to make you pay for that little mistake. So it's 1-0 Carolina on the power play, and that is where we stand right now. The simple mistakes have to be cleaned up here for the Rangers. If they really want a chance to get their first win at home this year, they cannot be making those mistakes anymore. They need to do what they've been doing on the road trip, is that be aggressive, put pucks on net, and make the other team work. Period. Plain and simple. As far as Carolina is concerned, you really have to like how they are playing. They have come out really, really aggressive, and they have overcome the Rangers' early scoring chances. So, and I like the way Kochetkov has looked as well. Kochetkov, in his first start of the season, has looked very, very good. He's always looked really good against the Rangers anyway, but coming off injury, it's really impressive to see what he has been doing. So, if you're Carolina, keep doing what you're doing. If you're the Rangers, you've got some simple things to clean up, but there is still 40 minutes left, and there is still plenty of time for you to get back in this game. Dan Stilly said, 1 p.m. is pre-dinner. Leftovers in hockey. 100% with you. I might be having some leftovers during the stream. No, I'm kidding. That'd be a little unprofessional of me, but hey, you get my point. Yankee Mojo, Taco Bell and hockey. I don't know about that combination. And the one time, I had Taco Bell twice in my life. The second time I had it, I got extremely sick, and I will never have it again. So, sorry to all you Taco Bell lovers out there, but that's just not me. Let's take a look at some out-of-town scoreboard updates here while we have a little bit of time before second period gets underway. Looks like Utah and Buffalo are just about to get underway in the second period. They are still scoreless. Flyers and Canadiens are in first intermission. Flyers lead 3-0. Bruins and Islanders are just underway in the second period. Islanders are on the power play, their first of the night. Coming up in about 10 minutes from now, you have the Oilers in Dallas taking on the Stars. And speaking of Dallas, I don't know if you saw this news on Monday Night Football last night, but the Dallas Stars have announced that they will be hosting a Stadium Series game in 2027 at AT&T Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. Who their opponent is yet to be determined right now, but that is really, really exciting news for AT&T Stadium. They will finally host a hockey game. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm curious to see who their opponent will be. If it's the Rangers, I'll gladly take it. If it's not, hey, I'll watch it anyway. But that's really exciting stuff. Congrats to the Dallas Stars. And we can't wait till 2027 to see who the opponent will be for that game. But Edmonton's taking them on tonight in about a few minutes. And you also have the Predators in Minnesota taking on the Wild in a few minutes. And then later on tonight, you have Tampa Bay in Colorado. The Red Wings are in Vegas. The Panthers are in Anaheim. And the Jets are in L.A. Andrew says, Taco Bell in England is okay, but doesn't blow me away. Taco Bell, I'm pretty sure, doesn't blow anybody. But the only time you really would have it is if there's literally nowhere else to go and you're, God forbid, in the middle of a highway and there's nothing else around. That's the only time I would say, hey, you know what? It's something, I'll take it. But like I said, the second time I've had it in my life, I got sick and I will never have it again. That's just me. That is just me. We're going to take one more commercial break here, just a little bit one, but when we come back, the second period will commence between the Rangers and the Hurricanes. We shall return on THPN. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Puck has just dropped, and we are underway in the second period between the Rangers and the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina has a 1-0 lead thanks to Nikolai Ehlers' first of the year on the power play. We have our trivia question of the night. On November 4th, 1977, so on this day in Rangers history, which Ranger became the third player to score 600 NHL goals? Very, very good question. I think Utah will be the Stars' opponent in 2027. Ooh, that'll be a really good matchup. Really good matchup. But we are underway in the second period. Sam Carrick, number 39, the really just unbelievable year he's having so far as he moves in, and that pass, a shot, save, Kochetkov. Loose puck in center. Gavrikov goes back under some pressure. Martinook feeds Jordan Staal. Now Martinook gets it back. And we get a stoppage in play. What do we have here? Oh, looks like a penalty against Carolina. Too many men on the ice, a bench minor. So the Rangers are going to go right back on the power play. Oh, yeah, there's 8. Carolina had 8 people on the ice. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that's a penalty you cannot take. Oh, man. That should be a bench major. 8 people on the ice. My goodness. So the Rangers are going to go right back on the power play. They're second of the night. They're 0 for 1. Let's see if they can capitalize here. Face off won by the Rangers. Here's Fox, now Lafreniere. Rangers had 4 shots on goal on their first power play, and they're 0 for 1. That stuff in try by Zibanejad in front is a save by Kochetkov as JT Miller took the initial shot. So it looks like Kochetkov made the initial save on JT Miller, then Zibanejad tried to stuff it in, and Kochetkov made another good save. Loose puck in the circle. Rangers win the faceoff. Good faceoff win for them. Here's Panarin with the puck. Here's Fox. Moves the puck across for Panarin. Now Zibanejad from a bad angle. Saved by Kochetkov as Zibanejad got tripped up a little bit. Fox keeps in. Back for Panarin. He shoots. Save. Kochetkov. Rebound as Zibanejad. A save. Zibanejad with a couple of good looks. Good pass for Fox. JT Miller. Now Fox. Now Panarin. This power play unit's been on for quite a little bit. Now Zibanejad. Back behind for Panarin. Moves in and shoots. Looking for a deflection by Miller and a save by Kochetkov. Rangers keep in. Another good-looking power play so far. Lafreniere trying to beat Zibanejad in front, and it's finally taken away and cleared by the Hurricanes. And now here come the Rangers moving on up. Trying to get set up again. Here's JT Miller again. Miller beats it to the slot for Brzezinski. Save, rebound, save. Oh, Kochetkov with 2 saves. One on Brzezinski and one on JT Miller. Rangers, man, I'm telling you, they are getting some really, really good looks on this power play. But Kochetkov has really stood tall. Give him credit. 13 seconds remaining in it, and Carolina takes it. And Rangers playing in their own zone. Maybe time for one last shot if they hurry. And that's going to do it as the puck is cleared out. That's another good look on the power play by the Rangers, but they are 0 for 2. Give Kochetkov credit. He has stood tall. 6 shots on goal on that power play for the Rangers. My goodness, you can't get any closer than that. And they were all quality chances, too. Really, really good power play. And an icing here against Carolina. 3:25 gone by here in the second period. Still a 1-0 Canes lead. Face off to the left of Kochetkov, won by the Rangers, and Borgen shoots in a save by Kochetkov. Carrick now behind the net, being pressured by a couple of Hurricanes. Sam Carrick plays it around the boards. Taken away by Martinuk. Jankowski, now Kakaniemi, moves it up. And that's out in front, and a save by Shesterkin. And now Nikishin moves it and shoots. That's deflected up high. Behind the net for Jankowski. Now it's up the middle for Carolina. And it's... Oh, I thought that went out of play, but it went off the glass. And Carolina keeps in. Chatfield keeps it in along the blue line. Will Borgen tries to play it. 22 for Carolina is there. Rangers need a change. They've been out there quite a bit, this line of Susie, Borgen, and Edstrom, Laba, and Carrick. Very long shift. And that's a block by Edstrom. Rebound chance. Save Shesterkin. Another save by Shesterkin. Rangers finally get it in clear, and they can get a line change. Five minutes gone by, second period. 1-0 Hurricanes. Igor chance up from the crowd. That's a shot save. Shesterkin, and it goes up into the netting, and play stops. I really don't know what more the Rangers could have done on that last power play. I mean, my goodness, 6 shots on goal, 10 total on the power play tonight. Looking really, really good, but Kochetkov kept them off the score sheet. Second period shots are 7-3 in favor of the Rangers. Total are 22-17 in favor of the Rangers. And now that's out of the zone. Racing for it now is Taylor Radish, and Kochetkov was way out of his net to try and play it. That was awfully close. Now an outlet pass for Taylor Radish. Able to avoid some trouble. Plays it around for Connor Sheary, number 43. Now Zibanejad trying to help him out. Sean Walker able to lift it out for Carolina. Now Svestikov lost control momentarily. Gets it back. Good play by Zibanejad to stay with him and get a nice hit on Svestikov. Taylor Hall. Now Schneider. JT Miller gets it out. As far as center, Sebastian Aho has it back. And that's gloved by Shesterkin, and he's able to hang on. 13:32 remaining in the second period, still a 1-0 Carolina lead over the Rangers. Ooh, sorry about that, folks. Just taking care of a little something here. My apologies, but it looks like we got a couple of games just underway. If I take a look at the out-of-town score update. And looks like, yep, Dallas and Edmonton just got underway, and the Oilers have struck early, 3:40 into this game. Podkolzin, with his second of the year, made it 1-0, and they just made it 2-0 in the first period. Tomasek scored his second of the year. So Edmonton off to a hot start on that one. In Dallas, it's 2-0 Oilers over the Stars. Predators and Minnesota are just getting underway as well. Islanders have just taken a 1-0 lead over the Bruins. Anthony Duclair, the former Ranger, getting his third of the season. And Montreal slowly catching up. It's a 1-goal game. It's 3-2. Kirby Dach scoring his second, and Nick Suzuki scoring his third on the power play. And now it's a 1-goal game in Montreal. There is your score update as of right now. Getting back in action at MSG, Carolina still hanging on to a 1-0 lead over the Rangers. Face-off won by the Rangers in their own zone out to center. A race for the puck, and it's an icing against the Rangers. Face off to the right of Shesterkin. And fans are waiting patiently for the ref to drop the puck. Now he does. Face off won by Carolina. And that shot by Aho goes wide. Rangers looking to get it out of the zone. They do, as far as center at least. Immediately sent back in by Nikishin. Rangers take it back. And that's off the boards for Adam Fox. Trying to pass up front, blocked in front. Martinook able to take it for the Hurricanes. Now the Rangers take it right back. Here comes Panarin. Panarin slows down, looks for a man. Now Schneider shoots, that's deflected wide. Here's Schneider, 12.5 remaining, second period. Still a 1-0 Hurricanes lead. Noah Laba moves in with Lafreniere, and I don't know why he didn't try and shoot it there. Lafreniere was being tangled up by a Hurricane player. Here's Will Cooley now. Cooley sends it down low for Laba. Laba keeps it away from Nikishin. Sends it back for Will Cooley in the corner. In the Carolina zone, now it's out to center. Here comes Laba. Now Schneider moving up. Connor Sheary off the bench, and really long shift for this Carolina line. Walker and Niskanen, especially, almost 3 minutes on the ice for those two. They desperately need a change badly. And a save by Kochetkov on a deflection in front by Taylor Radish. Nikolai Ehlers, the only fresh player out there as of right now for Carolina. Ehlers has the only goal of the game so far. Here's Chatfield, and that's a shot, and it's gloved by Shesterkin, and he hangs on with 10:53 remaining in the second. Still a 1-0 Hurricanes lead. If you're just tuning in, my name is Jimmy. I'm the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network. Be sure to subscribe to From the Blue Seats on YouTube and all audio platforms. Just posted a new episode yesterday with my monthly review for the month of October for the Rangers, so make sure you go check that out. And follow Hockey Podcast Network on all social media at HockeyPodNet. And follow my show From the Blue Seats on X and Instagram at BlueSeats94. Make sure you follow us and subscribe. Hit that like button. Do whatever you can. Spread the word. I promise you, you will not regret your choice. And subscribe to the THPN YouTube channel while you're at it if you have not done so. And leave a like on this stream if you like what you see. Sam Carrick, able to keep it away from some trouble momentarily, able to get it out for Fox, who shoots. That's deflected wide. Now Brzezinski. And a long shot, saved by Kochetkov. Good shot by Johnny Brzezinski. Sam Carrick, once again, showing off his brilliant play this season with his great puck movement. Faced off to the left of Kochetkov, taken back by the Hurricanes. Lost control, taken back by Panarin. Now Zibanejad. Jankowski able to take it back. And an icing whistle here against the Hurricanes with 10:10 remaining in the second period. Yes, Jared, it is still 1-0. The struggles at home for the Rangers continue as of right now. Yep, I saw the Islanders scored 1-0. I gave an update, I think a little while ago in my out-of-town score update. Yeah, Duclair scored for the Islanders. Rangers have 6 wins on the road this season. Looking for their first at home this season. Under 10 minutes remaining, second period. Kakaniemi couldn't handle that one. Centering pass was blocked by Zibanejad and taken right back by number 77 of the Hurricanes. And that shot from the point, it just goes wide. Riley has the puck for the Hurricanes. Pass blocked. And a hand pass whistled against Carolina with 9:21 to go. Second period. Hurricanes still holding on to a 1-0 lead. Definitely a little bit of a better second period for the Rangers, especially on that last power play they had when they had 6 shots on goal, 10 total on the power play tonight. So once again, you cannot fault them for not trying, especially on the power play. They are getting their looks. Just again, it's just a really bad combination of just bad luck and the opposing teams just some unknown reason just figuring them out at home. I don't understand what it is, but the home struggles continue so far for the Rangers, and there's still plenty of time, but it is starting to dwindle down a little bit. Looks like the Bruins just got on the score sheet here, according to Jared. Let's Victor scored for the Bruins. Let's see. Oh yeah, Victor Arvidsson scored for the Bruins, but unfortunately, the Islanders have taken the lead right back. It is 2-1 thanks to Bo Horvat with his 8th of the season. Arvidsson got his 4th, by the way. So a 2-1 lead for the Islanders in the second period. By the way, we have the answer to the Cadillac trivia question. Which Ranger on November 4th, 1977 became the 3rd player to score 600 NHL goals? The answer is Phil Esposito. Remember, Phil Esposito came over in that big trade involving Brad Park in one of the most shocking trades in NHL history. I watched a video on that during the NHL top 100 players, and Brad Park was one of them, and I think Phil Esposito is one of them too. Phil and Tony Esposito were both named top 100 players, and when I heard about that trade, I was like, wait, you gave a Brad Park for Phil Esposito? Turns out, worked out pretty well for the Rangers as Esposito picked up where he left off. But again, just one of the more shocking trades in NHL history. Brad Park went to the Bruins for Phil Esposito. 8:35 remaining here in the second period. There's a shot by Laba that deflects up high and it goes out of play. Swayman in net for the Bruins. Think Flyers might blow this lead. Yeah, Carolina, yeah. Montreal's definitely making it look interesting. I'm sure Ranger fans here at MSG are getting very, very frustrated with this team that they have not won at home yet, and I don't blame them. You know, you can win as many games on the road as you want. Again, the Rangers have 6 road wins. I think they're 6-1-1 on the road this season. But winless at home is inexcusable. Good teams find ways to win at home, so the Rangers have to start finding ways to get wins at MSG. That's going to be key if they want to get back in the playoffs, for me at least. And that's a shot saved by Kochetkov on Zibanejad. I think Fox took the initial shot, actually, and he was looking for a deflection by Zibanejad. Draisaitl just scored. Oh my gosh. What, 3-0 Oilers now over Dallas? Wow. Face-off will be to the left of Kochetkov with 8:06 remaining in the second. Still a 1-0 Carolina lead, thanks to a power play goal by Nikolai Ehlers. Rangers keep it alive thanks to Adam Fox. Kochetkov out of the net. Oh, 2-0. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jared. I'm sorry about that. Connor Sheary able to knock that puck down, plays it in the corner in the Carolina zone, looking for an opening. Turnaround shot gets blocked. Taylor Radish has that taken away. Rangers looking to regroup. Connor Sheary takes it back. Chatfield. Kochetkov played it for him. Puck out to center. Borgen. Now Brodzinski. Now Edstrom moving up for the Rangers. Sam Carrick there as well. Edstrom behind the net. Loose puck. Edstrom gets there. Taken away by the Hurricanes. 6:48 to go, second period. Here's Carrick. And penalty. Looks like a holding penalty against Carolina. Looks like Legault is going off for the Hurricanes, so the Rangers will have their third power play of the night. They are 0 for 2. I'm surprised at how good the Dogs and Red Wings look now. Yeah, they're looking really good. Well, good job by Carrick to draw that holding penalty. Well, once again, Sam Carrick, what he's doing is unbelievable. He has been excellent ever since he came over here from the Oilers. Unbelievable. So the Rangers, their third power play of the evening, they are 0 for 2 with 10 shots on goal. Again, you can't fault them for not trying, as now Carolina clears this puck immediately with 6:20 remaining in the second period. Rangers looking to move up. Puck back for Zibanejad. Now Lafreniere. Loose puck batted up in the air, and it's out to center at least, where the Rangers can regroup. Adam Fox with it, with 6 minutes to go in the second, and it's offside. Offside Rangers, I should say, with exactly 6 minutes to go in the second. It was Zibanejad. You can see the frustration on the bench. Same with Adam Fox. Face off just outside the Rangers zone. Carolina wins it. Cooley, Sherry, and Radish the line on the power play now with 1:05 left in it for the Rangers. Here's Braden Schneider. Plays it up in the corner for Johnny Brodzinski. Tied up by Sebastian Aho. Now Radish plays it in front for Cooley, and that's blocked in front. Kaprizov scored for Minnesota. Nice, okay. If I was there, I'd be booing the Rangers. Yeah, surprisingly, I would too. The Boo Birds continue to rain down for the Rangers. Under 5 minutes remaining in the second. 1-0 Carolina. Now a Let's Go Rangers chant up from the crowd, trying to urge on their team. Loose puck. Here's Panarin, looking for a deflection in front, taken away by Stahl, and that's it. This time, no shots on goal for the Rangers on that power play. They are 0 for 3. Frustration continues to mount for the Rangers at home. Just cannot get anything going. Good takeaway there by Brodzinski. Carrick able to lift it in the zone, the Carolina zone, I should say. Nikolai Ehlers moves up. Pass in front. That shot goes wide by number 22. Now Edstrom takes the puck away. 3:48 to go. Second period. Lafreniere feeds Schneider. That's blocked. Kept in along the blue line by Robertson, who shoots. That's deflected wide. Schneider. Now Robertson. Taken away by Carolina. Nikishin. Just kept onside by the Hurricanes momentarily, but now they have to regroup. 3:15 remaining in the second. Good play by Braden Schneider to block that initial shot and get it out of the zone, but unfortunately it is indeed an icing. .259 remaining in the second period. Still a 1-0 Carolina lead. Face-off won by Jankowski. And oh my! How did that shot go in? That was a quick shot! I couldn't really tell who took that shot. It looks like number 26, Sean Walker, took the initial shot, and if nobody deflected that in, that is his goal. But nonetheless, the Hurricanes now have a 2-0 lead. Sean Walker, I think, was the only person who knew that that puck went in. So, and it is going to be Sean Walker's goal. And the frustration continues to mount for the Rangers at home as now they trail 2-0. And now there's an icing here against the Rangers. So Carolina now has a 2-0 lead thanks to Sean Walker, assisted by Riley and Jankowski at 17:07. Shots are 24-20 in favor of the Rangers, but it's 2-0 Carolina. Rangers had a good first period. And they've gotten a little bit more complacent here in the second period. By the way, for Sean Walker, that's his second goal of the season. .220 remaining in the second. 2-0 Carolina. I don't even know the proper words to even say right now. I just don't. I don't know why there is just such bad luck at home for the Rangers. I mean, on the road, no problems at all. No problems. They are a great team. But at home, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. They're a completely different team at home, and it's not a good team. That kind of play is not going to get you in to the playoffs. It's just not. So the Rangers, look, I don't think they're going to go winless at home the entire season. They have to win a game at home eventually. They're going to. At this point, it's just a matter of when. I don't know if it's going to be tonight or when they come back home next, Monday against the Nashville Predators. But we'll see. We shall see. Hopefully they'll find somehow, some way tonight to win. But if not, Nashville, they're a decent team, but the Rangers should be able to take care of business against the Predators at home. So we shall see what happens. But right now, frustrating times continue at Madison Square Garden. And, I don't blame the fans one bit for getting a little bit on edge. Heck, if I was there, I would be too. But regardless, I will still always love this team until the day I die. Six games, 6 wins on the road, averaging 3.13 goals per game. No wins at home, averaging 1.20 goals per game. Really, they are a much different team away from home. I do not know why, but that should not be their identity. Their identity should not be a great road team. They need to be a great all-around team. They need to win at home. Desperately. Now, Jarvis takes a shot and a save by Shesterkin. 2 minutes remaining in the second. 2-0 Hurricanes. Ehlers and Walker, the goal scorers. Seth Jarvis this season, 7 goals, 4 assists, 11 points in 11 games so far this season. Having another good start. Rangers win the faceoff there in their own zone. Fox with it. And JT Miller lost his stick, wanted a penalty, not going to get it, as there's 2 big-time saves by Shesterkin. And now JT Miller's going off. Why is he going off? Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I can kind of see why they call that. Looks like a hooking penalty against JT Miller, and it is. So Carolina goes right back on the power play. Their third of the night, they're 1 for 2. A minute 45 remaining in the second period. Carolina on the power play once again. Nikolai Ehlers. Good pass in front. That's blocked. And out of play. Oh, Carson Soucy laying the body down to block that. He is hurting a little bit. Great play by Carson Soucy. Woo! Blocked it with a skate. Trying to show off a little bit of soccer moves as Carson Soucy. Great block with a skate right there. That's definitely going to be hurting a little bit. A minute 40 remaining in the Carolina power play. A minute 20 to go in the second period. Sam Carrick able to take this puck and clear it out. Wow, Montreal has taken a 4-3 lead over the Flyers. Wow, you were right, Jared. You were right. The Flyers blew a 3-0 lead. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Crazy things in hockey, man. Crazy things. And now Bruins have tied the game against the Islanders. They're in second intermission. My goodness. I definitely got to see how that played out during the during intermission here. But wow, Flyers. Whew, I don't get it. Montreal's just built different, I guess. Kaprizov makes it 1-0 Wild. Thank you, RJ. Thank you, RJ, for all of these score updates. As always, we appreciate you. Nikishin slides it across for Blake, taken away by the Rangers and cleared. Good play by Carson Soucy again. 2-0 Oilers in first intermission in Dallas. Here's Nikishin. Puck out for Jackson Blake. Now Taylor Hall. And hand pass whistled with 2 seconds exactly remaining in the second. Hand pass against Carolina, I should say. Face-off won by the Rangers, but the clock will run out of the second period. After 40 minutes of play, it is 2-0 Carolina. 9 shots on goal for the Rangers in that second period. And look, after a pretty good first period, bit of a lackluster second period. And again, that is not going to win you that many games. It really isn't. I mean, just the frustrations at home continue to build, and something has to give eventually at home for the Rangers. They are going to win at home eventually. They have 20 more minutes tonight to try and win at home tonight against Carolina, but if they don't, their next home game will be on Monday, November 10th, against the Nashville Predators. So there are plenty more opportunities for this team to win at home. Oh, no, actually, I was reading that wrong. I apologize. Their next home game is Saturday, November 8th, against the Islanders. And then they play Nashville. So that is my bad. I apologize. But regardless, they have 2 more chances to win at home, Saturday and then on Monday. And then they go back on the road against Tampa and then Columbus. And then they are back home on the 16th for the Red Wings. So just it is frustrating times right now at home if you're a Ranger fan. But hey, there's still 20 more minutes left. Anything can happen. Hopefully Mike Sullivan and JT Miller can help straighten the boys out, and maybe they can finally get things going. But we shall see what happens. Before we go to break, let's take a look at some out-of-town score updates for you. Second intermission in Buffalo. Utah and Buffalo are still scoreless. That's kind of surprising right there, to be honest with you. The Flyers had a 3-0 lead, but now are trailing 4-3 to Montreal in second intermission. Last we left you, Nick Suzuki made it 3-2. Kirby Dach scored his second of the game, his third of the year, to tie it. And then Ivan Demidov scored on the power play to make it 4-3 Montreal. Bruins and Islanders are tied at 2. Pavel Zacha scored his third on the power play to tie that game. Late in the second period, it is 2-2 in second intermission. Oilers lead 2-0 over the Stars. In first intermission, Leon Draisaitl scoring on the power play, his 10th of the year. Wild lead 1-0 over the Predators. That game has just gone to first intermission. Kirill Kaprizov scoring his 8th of the season on the power play. Coming up in a little over 40 minutes from now, you have Tampa Bay in Colorado, Detroit in Vegas, Panthers in Anaheim, and LA taking on the Jets. But again, once again, the frustrations at home continue for the Rangers. We will do our best to break it all down after the commercial break here, but it just feels like the same old song and dance at home. We'll try to find the proper words to say after a break here. After 40 minutes of play, it is 2-0 Carolina over the New York Rangers. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back on THPN. Welcome back to another THPN watch party presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Use code THPN at sign up. New customers who bet $5 get $300 in bonus bets if their bet wins with code THPN only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Terms do apply. Must be 21 or older in select states, and please play responsibly. After 40 minutes of play from Madison Square Garden, the New York Rangers trail the Carolina Hurricanes 2-0. And look, again, I'm not even sure of the proper words to say right now. It seems like the same old song and dance so far, at home at least, for the New York Rangers. It's just been a house of horrors. They have not won at home yet. They have 6 wins on the road, which is great, but they're in danger. Their 3-game winning streak is in danger. And so is their... Well, nothing's really in danger yet because they haven't really won at home yet, but they're not going to go winless at home. I really don't think so. Anybody who thinks otherwise really doesn't know how the game of hockey works. I mean, no team has ever gone winless at home. It's impossible. So they're going to get a win at home. At this point, it's just a matter of when. If not tonight, they have a chance against the Islanders on Saturday and then against Nashville on Monday. So ultimately, we'll see what happens, but that second period was not good at all. Not good. That power play that they had did not look great. No shots on goal. 9 total shots on goal for the Rangers in that second period to, I believe, 13 for Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lot to clean up. And the fans are getting frustrated. I mean, again, I love this team. I will love them until the day I die, but something has to give for them at home. Something has to freaking give. I don't know what more they need to do. The mistakes need to be cleaned up, yes, but when they get their chances, they have been getting their chances. And you can tell the players on that bench are just frustrated. I mean, yeah, it's great that they're getting these wins on the road, and that's great, but I'm sure they want to get a win for their fans at home. They're just as frustrated as the fans are. So, something has to give. Something. You got 20 more minutes to figure it out tonight. If you don't, you got another chance against the Islanders on Saturday before that, you have to go on the road in Detroit, so I'm sure they'll play better there. But after that, you come back home, you play the Islanders for the first time this year, and then you play Nashville. So, I don't know what more needs to be done. I really don't know. This team has just been very strange, to say the least, so far this year. Excellent road team, but a very piss-poor home team so far. I really do think things will change, but when that will change, whether it be tonight or another day, remains to be seen. It really, really does. We're going to take one more commercial break, but when we come back, the third period will commence. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back on THPN. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are just underway in the third period between the Rangers and the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina holding on to a 2-0 lead. So far, Carolina still has 5 seconds remaining on the power play that will come to an end right about now. So now Carolina 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. Rangers coming off back-to-back overtime wins in Edmonton and Seattle on a 3-game losing streak, in danger of having that come to an end tonight, and in danger of still being winless at home so far this year. Just underway in the third period, it comes Panarin. Jordan Staal defending him. Good pass by Panarin, and that shot just goes wide. JT Miller back behind the net for Zibanejad. Moves it to Panarin. Now Soucy. Chatfield takes it away behind the net for Carolina. Seth Jarvis moves up for the Canes. He takes a shot, saves Shesterkin, loose puck in front, and the Rangers able to steer it away. Good job to help out their goalie right there. Lafreniere has that stripped away from him. Staal dumps that in. Carson Soucy looking around for the puck. Noah Laba swings it around for Lafreniere. Oh, good hit in center ice by Lafreniere. Rangers keep it in. Will Cooley gets it for Laba. Can't get a clean shot. Back for Will Cooley. Now Schneider behind the net for Lafreniere. Rangers have to regroup in center. Rangers are getting some offensive zone time, but nothing really heading to the net as of now. Ehlers could not clear it out. Kept in by the Rangers. Taylor Radish plays it around. Long shot. So Radish decided to shoot it. And a save by Kochekov. Nikolai Ehlers able to lift it out to center. Jackson Blake couldn't handle that. Fox has it behind the net in his own zone. Gavrikov finds Sam Carrick, able to lift it out. Race for the puck. No icing. Good job by Radish to beat it out. Here's Brzezinski. Carrick with the puck. Shot toward the net, looking for a deflection. Goes wide. Rangers had 15 shots in the first period, 9 in the second. None so far here in the third. Robertson all over Jarvis. Good hit by Robertson. Panarin, Miller, and Zibanejad on the ice. Taken away by Jordan Staal behind the net. Nikishin's shot. That's blocked by JT Miller, and that goes all the way out of play. Rangers are definitely getting some offensive zone time. They just cannot get anything on the net so far here in this third period. Seth Jarvis so far tonight, 3 shots, 1 hit in 13 minutes, 56 seconds of ice time. Shots are now 26-24 in favor of Carolina. Carolina won the draw. Shot by Svestikov was blocked in front. Taken away by the Rangers. Loose puck in the corner. Race for it. Gavrikov tries to get there. Can't do it. Sebastian Aho takes it for Carolina. Here's Taylor Hall. Playing it around. Still with it. Good pass in front for Aho. Actually, number 62. And that's the flex up high. Meanwhile, Will Cooley got shoved down. Sebastian Aho behind the net. Legault and a save by Shesterkin. Legault's shot was a save. Good save by Shesterkin. Both teams make a line change as Gavrikov has it for the Rangers. Gavrikov could not clear it out. Good play there by the Ranger defender to take the puck right back. It's deep in the Carolina zone. Kochetkov. Radish there. Now Parsonen trying to fight it. 6 minutes gone by, third period. As we get an icing here. No icing actually. Against Carolina. My bad. 6 minutes gone by, third period. 2-0 Carolina. And here comes Blake. Sets up somebody. I couldn't tell who that was. My apologies, but Shesterkin made a great save. JT Miller could not handle the puck. Rangers have to regroup in center. Robertson able to dump it back in the Carolina zone. Now right back out to center. Carolina not giving the Rangers anything here in this third period so far. Robertson. Back for him. Now Sam Carrick. Nikishin steps up and takes the puck away. Schneider on the puck for the Rangers. 12:40 to go. Third period. 2-0 Carolina. Rangers trying to break out. Here comes Brodzinski trying to pass for Edstrom. Good play by Chatfield to stay with it. Chatfield prevented a great scoring chance for Adam Edstrom. Kotkaniemi plays it for the Hurricanes. Behind the net, Rangers take it away momentarily, and now it's out to center. Shesterkin out of his crease to play it for Adam Fox. Will Cooley makes a nice move. Tries to feed in front for Laba. Good play by Svestikov. Back for Cooley. Shot blocked. Nikishin able to get it out. Hurricanes. Now Taylor Hall moves in. Tried to feed Aho and he missed him wide. Rangers trying to move in. And that's broken up. Lafreniere dumps it in the Carolina zone. Bluebirds coming down hard for the Rangers. You got to keep in mind, Carolina's playing without 6 of their top 3 defensemen. Actually, let me rephrase that. They're playing without 3 of their top 3 defensemen. They lost a lot of defenders, but 3 of them are top 3. And they are really hunkering down hard on the Rangers here at MSG. So give them a lot of credit. But once again, the struggles at home continue for the Blue Shirts. 10:45 remaining in the third. What's up, Chalky? This is one of those weird games on paper. Rangers should destroy them, but lately games have been coming in all flipped. Yeah, at home especially. You're right. You're absolutely right, Chalky. I couldn't have said that any better. It's good to hear from you, though. Hope all is well. And hopefully you're having a better Tuesday than the Rangers are. That's a shot from the left circle. That goes just wide of Shesterkin's net. He may have gotten a slight piece of it. 10 minutes to go, third period. 2-0 Carolina. And Eastrom with a blast, and that's deflected up high and out of play. Just under 10 minutes to go, third period. Rangers looking for something as they trail 2-0 to Carolina. Let's take a look at some out-of-town score updates for you. We finally have some scoring in Buffalo as Utah and Buffalo are tied at 1. Nick Schmaltz scored his 8th to give Utah a 1-0 lead. And then Noah Ostlund scored his first to tie the game for Buffalo late in the third period. That game has 8 minutes remaining in regulation time in Buffalo. Montreal still hanging on to a 4-3 lead over the Philadelphia Flyers with about 13 and a half minutes remaining in the third. Islanders have regained the lead over the Bruins with 11:30 remaining in the third. Bo Horvat, jeez, I can't even speak. Scoring his second of the game, 9th of the year, and the Islanders lead 3-2 with 10:45 remaining in the third. In second intermission, or break in the second period, Mikko Rantanen has made it a 2-1 game for the Dallas Stars, scoring his 6th of the year on the power play. Predators have tied the game against Minnesota. Matthew Wood scoring his 3rd of the year. And coming up in about 15 minutes from now, you have Tampa Bay in Colorado taking on the Avalanche. And then later on tonight, you have Red Wings in Vegas, Panthers in Anaheim, and Jets in LA. By the way, I didn't mention this earlier about Nikolai Ehlers, and I apologize. That was his first goal as a member of the Carolina Hurricanes. So congratulations to him. After 10 years with the Winnipeg Jets, Ehlers gets his first as a Carolina Hurricane that came on the power play in the first period. Here comes Adam Fox moving in, shooting that one wide. Now that's Sherry actually trying to help him out. Here's Fox again, save! Actually, that was blocked in front. I thought Kochetkov got a piece of that, but now Carrick's got the puck for the Rangers. Now Fox, now Gavrikov. Pass up the left wing. Off the skate of a Ranger, that's Sam Carrick. Now Sherry. Gavrikov tried to keep it alive. It was knocked down by Martinook. Nikolai Ehlers dumps it back in the Ranger zone. Shesterkin out to play it. Adam Fox moves in. .840 remaining in the third. 2-0 Hurricanes. Still no shots on goal in this third period for the Rangers. we really just try to find the proper words to say about how this Ranger team plays at home, and it's just the same things so far. Just frustrated, angry, just it's gonna be the same old song and dance until they find a way to win a game at home. And so far, they are now in danger of not just losing the three game winning streak, but losing another game at home, still going winless. Schneider controls the puck for the Rangers. Jankowski holds it in. That's a shot. Save Shesterkin. Carrick takes it away for the Rangers. 6:45 remaining in the third. Time winding down in this game. Rangers trail 2-0. JT Miller tries to play it around. Fox, now Cooley, and icing against the Rangers. There's a shot on goal. One shot on goal for the Rangers in this third period. 29-25 in favor of Carolina. And they lead 2-0. Well, so far this game has gone from a good first period, lackluster second, to now just not being able to get anything going here in the third for the Rangers. And another icing whistle here against them. And Mike Sullivan's got to be shaking his head like, what more do we have to do? I mean, they have to be just as frustrated as the fans and the team. Under 6 minutes remaining in the third. Rangers looking for something, anything. Svestikov tried to feed Taylor Hall, couldn't handle that pass. Adam Fox takes it away. And offside, Carolina, with 5:31 remaining in the third period. Carolina still hanging on to a 2-0 lead. Let's take one final look at the out-of-town scores. We might have a couple of finals here, or maybe a game going to overtime in a few minutes here. But Utah and the Sabres are still tied at 1 with 3:50 remaining in regulation time in Buffalo. Montreal still hanging on to a 4-3 lead over the Flyers with 10:45 remaining in the third. Islanders lead 3-2 over the Bruins with about 8 minutes remaining in the third. Oilers lead 2-1 over Dallas with 7:50 remaining in the second. And Predators and Wild are tied at 1 with 8:38 remaining in the second. case you're just tuning in, my name is Jimmy. I'm the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network. Be sure to follow my show on social media, X and Instagram at BlueSeats94, and use hashtag BlueSeats to interact with us, and send us fan mail as well from the BlueSeats at gmail.com. That's from the BlueSeats at gmail.com. Follow Hockey Podcast Network on all social media as well at HockeyPodNet. Subscribe to From the Blue Seats on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, YouTube Music, wherever you listen to your podcasts. And be sure to rate us 5 stars. It would mean a lot to us. And subscribe to the THPN YouTube channel and leave a like if you have not done so already. Yes, Will Cooley is playing. Yes. And of course, everything we do here on THPN is brought to you by our wonderful friends at DraftKings Sportsbook. Use code THPN. New customers get $300 in bonus bets if their bet wins with their first $5. That's code THPN only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Terms apply. Must be 21 or older in select states, and please play responsibly. Under 5:30 remaining in the third period. 2-0 Carolina. Now a "Let's Go Rangers" chant up from the crowd, desperately trying to urge on their team at home. They love their team, but when they get frustrated, they can get frustrated. .440 remaining in the third. Jarvis has it in center for the Canes. Rangers only have one shot on goal in this third period. 4 minutes remaining in it. 2-0 Carolina. JT Miller tried to play it in center. Chekhov out to play it. Almost taken away by the Rangers there. And here come the Hurricanes 2-on-1. Taylor Hall. Oh my! What a hit by Schneider, knocking off the helmet of Taylor Hall. Oh boy, that'll light up the crowd a little bit. Hurricanes on a 2-on-1 on the rush, and Braden Schneider with a monster hit on Taylor Hall. Wow. And a save by Shesterkin. Taylor Hall looks to be okay after just getting lit up by Braden Schneider. Ouch. Woo. What a hit. 3:07 remaining in the third. That'll definitely get the crowd energized a little bit. Something to cheer for. While we have a couple of minutes here, I want to remind you that my next live stream will be... let me check my schedule here. Here we go. It will actually be on a Sunday, November 16th. Red Wings at the Rangers. Yes, another home game. Hopefully they'll actually bring me some good luck this time. But November 16th, that is a Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Red Wings versus the Rangers. That is my next live stream, so hope you'll join me for that one. It should hopefully be a fun time. And then after that, I'll be streaming the game on November 24th against the Blues at home. And then after that, I'll have the Thanksgiving Showdown game when they are on the road to take on the Bruins. That is November 28th. So a couple of busy weeks ahead. Hope you'll join me for all of it. It should be a ton of fun. If anything does come up, I will let you know on social media at BlueSeats94, and we will go from there. Couple of scoring updates I see, courtesy of RJ. The Flyers have tied the game against Montreal. It is 4-4. What a game in Montreal so far. Crazy game. Grebkin with his first, and that game is tied with 6 minutes remaining. And the Bruins have tied their game against the Islanders at 3. Let's see who scored. Kuznetsov scored his second for the Bruins, and that game is tied at 3. So thank you, RJ, for the scoring updates. As always, much appreciated. .303 remaining here in the third period. Rangers trail 2-0. Face-off 1 by the Rangers in their own zone. And they have pulled Shesterkin. Rangers net is empty. Extra skater on. Fox keeps in. Here's Zibanejad. That's a shot. Save. Rebound is cleared aside. That was swatted out by Stahl. Zibanejad back for it. Jarvis all over him. Rangers net is empty. They have the extra skater. Sean Walker try to feed Aho. Rangers keep it in. Fox moves in. Takes a shot. Saved by Kochetkov. Now it comes to Panarin. Here's Cooley. Bad angle shot. That's deflected up high and out of play. 2:04 to go in the third. I really feel for Shesterkin. I really do. It really is not his fault that his team cannot play at home. And it looks like the Rangers have called a timeout. Rangers surrounding David Quinn, former head coach, now assistant coach under Mike Sullivan, as they are just desperate to get something on the scoreboard here. You can see the frustration on the Rangers bench, especially on Shesterkin. They're like, what the heck is going on here? We're such a good road team, but we just are not good at home. I don't understand. Rangers win the faceoff. Rangers net is still empty. And that's toward the net, and it's gloved by Kochetkov. And he hangs on with 1:57 to go. Face-off won by Riley of Carolina. Rangers try to keep in. Now Lafreniere behind the net. Now Zibanejad taken right back by Jordan Stahl. And that is flipped out for Jarvis. He goes toward the empty net and he scores. And that'll do it. Seth Jarvis gets the empty net goal. And it's 3-0 Carolina with 1:39 to go. So, unfortunately, the Rangers' winless streak at home will continue, barring a miracle. And not even just that, they're in danger of being shut out at home again. I think for like the fourth time this year already, they will be shut out. And the fact that it's at home really is disturbing. Again, you just try to find the right words to say, and you can't. It's almost comical, this Rangers season so far. Again, on the road, no problems. They are excellent. At home, though, it's just, I don't even know what else to say. It's almost like I'm a broken record. It's the same things over and over and over again until they prove to me that they can win at home. And right now, they are not winning at home. Edstrom moves the puck in deep. So for Seth Jarvis, his 8th of the year empty net, assisted by Stahl and Riley at 18:21. Carolina, meanwhile, will head back home to host the Minnesota Wild on Thursday. Rangers will go on the road in Detroit on Friday to take on the Red Wings against a red-hot Red Wings team, I should add. A really good start to the year for them. And give the Red Wings credit. I don't think anybody expected the Red Wings to have the start that they had, but give them credit. Red Wings are looking awfully good. And then after that, they are right back home on Saturday for the Islanders, and then on Monday against the Nashville Predators. Final seconds tick off, and that is your game. Rangers' 3-game winning streak comes to an end. Their winless streak at home continues, and they get shut out for the 4th time this year at home as the Carolina Hurricanes take care of business, and they win it 3-0. Just another frustrating loss for the Rangers. Again, you don't even know what to even say about this team. You really, really don't. It's just, I'm almost flabbergasted by how this team is played at home. It really is startling. It's startling. But again, I do not think they are going to go the entire year winless at home. They are going to get a win at home. But at this point, it's just a matter of when. But these teams have come in here and just have figured them out at home. Either that or they just flat out suck. I don't know. Maybe it's a combination of both. But something has to give for this team at home. Something has to give at some point. But until that time comes, enjoy the progress on the road, because that's about all the wins that you're going to get so far this year until they somehow, someway figure it out at MSG. But that's going to do it for us here for another THPN watch party. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified of all watch parties, new episodes of the Terry Ryan Show, and everything we do here on THPN. Be sure to subscribe to my show, From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, YouTube Music, wherever you listen to your podcasts. And be sure to rate us 5 stars. It would mean the world to us. And follow us on all social media at HockeyPodNet. And follow my show on social media at BlueSeats94. My next live stream will be Sunday, November 16th, when the Rangers take on the Vegas Golden Knights. That'll be a 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop. It is on a Sunday. I'm sorry, not Vegas, the Red Wings. See, if the Rangers can be this bad at home, I don't see why I can be. No, I'm just kidding. I really do try every time I come on here. I really, really do. But The Rangers, they certainly did not try tonight at all. That was just a piss poor performance, and really, there's no sugarcoating it. They were just flat out bad tonight. Flat out bad. Plain and simple. But anyway, I'm getting myself sidetracked here. My next live stream will be Sunday, November 16th, Red Wings at the Rangers, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Please join me for that one. Hopefully, they will have much better luck by the time I am on the air next. But until then, thank you guys again for tuning in. We love you guys. Thank you for all of your love and support. I'm Jimmy Finizzi. This has been another THPN Watch Party presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Once again, the final score, the Carolina Hurricanes beat the New York Rangers 3-0. Thank you once again for tuning in, and we will catch you in the next Watch Party. Peace, and take care.